one team, two teams, three teams. In this video I'm bringing 3 free-to-play lineups that you can use to smash Grave of Venom on auto mode. Hello guys, WilsonBox here, and in this video I'm going to share with you guys 3 lineups that you can use to farm Grave of Venom on auto mode. I have one lineup for each element, so it means I have one lineup for fire and necrotic, one lineup to venom and lightning, and another lineup to ice and radiance. So not everyone is playing the same element and using the same characters, so this way I decided to try several lineups and create at least 3 teams, one for each element, with only free-to-play characters. And by free-to-play I mean epic characters, rare characters, or the free legendary enrich that most of us got on season 1 just for doing those missions. So first lineup that I have here, it's Ice and Radiance. All these characters are level 100, they are full scrolled and they have a good gear, legendary, full legendary. Guys, I'm going to share all the gear I'm using on each character, all the strategies and everything. So first one, it's Ice and Radiance, and I'm going to start with Forage. So Forage, we are using the Crown of the Unclean to inflict this defense penalty and amplify our damage. I'm using this set just because there you can use a different set. I'm using this set because it gives me some accuracy. Basically that's it, and I have a lot of accuracy. I have more than 300, and you don't need that so much. I'm not going to talk about the boss skills because I think everyone already know about these boss skills, but we only need 220 accuracy to apply any debuffs on this boss, so we should be fine with 300 of course. Then I have some attack percentage and crit rate because I also want to do some damage. I have attack rune with some defense, crit rate again, and some accuracy as well. And I don't have scrolls on him just because I forgot to scroll him. It will always be better if you have some scrolls on him. Then I using Rav. Rav is a really good character for frost characters if you are using like frost lineup. It's the first time I'm testing him and I think it really works well. I'm using this set, the Serial Helmet, because he can apply these debuffs. I mean frost, he applies frost, and with that he's gonna give 15% attack to my team. So when they were successfully inflicts the debuff, I'll always get an additional 15% attack. I'm using the Eyeball because his ultimate does insane damage on that area. You guys can see during the fight. Then I'm using Garius with the Scarab Amulet just because this amulet is really good for this boss, because at the beginning this boss does insane damage, so this shield sometimes saves our life and prevents our to die and need to restart all of this again. Then I have full tank, defense 60%, another defense percentage, more defense on this rune and more defense on this rune. Yeah, I'm looking for all maximum defense on this guy. Of course he's gonna heal, and he's gonna heal a little bit as well. Then for our healer I have the Mirror of Living that is going to amplify our healing to our allies, and I have these 2 sets to give skill haste and HP, and then I have this one as well to give, also I'm looking for the skill haste plus 20. Then I have some runes, but what I'm looking for on these runes again is the skill haste on this one and this one as well, because I want to reduce the time I need to use my healing. So at the moment I'm taking 14.6 seconds, it's nothing, but every time I heal my allies, I grant them defense up, and it's going to mitigate some of the damage of this boss. And finally we have Usha. Usha is a insane damage dealer. I'm using the RP Snail because it's going to amplify the second basic attack at the enemy, but you can use the Eyeball and amplify the damage of the ultimate, but I think she's working really well like this. And I'm using the Gambler set that is going to increase the damage on this boss, especially because of this true damage or this 5% target's current HP. I have crit rate on this side and attack percentage on this one. Then I have a crit damage rune here. When I'm going full damage I always try to get some really high crit rate. I have 84 at the moment, and also some good crit damage. And that's it. I think I already talked about everyone. The only change I did on timing was for Garius, because since I have 2 healers, he was healing at the same time, so it doesn't make any sense. Let's just start the fight and I'll explain you everything, guys. So there's no big trick here. I'm just using the Gary's ultimate just before this ultimate, so he's using the ultimate now, and I have Gary's using the ultimate after this skill because that's what I want. And after that, I mean, I'm using Vortex just to apply the attack penalty, not attack penalty, the defense penalty on the enemies to increase my damage. And this guy, just I'm making sure I have some accuracy on him to make sure he applies a frost on all the characters, and this way Yusha is gonna do much more damage and he's gonna be much faster. Then Guardian here just to make sure everyone is alive and healthy, because sometimes this boss hits hard, so it's good if we have this double healing, Garrus and Guardian. But besides that, you should be fine. After killing the first one, everything gets easier and easier until the moment that you kill this boss and you get the materials and the gear that we want. Just a quick look on the damage. As you can see, she's doing 45% damage and the other guy is doing 30, which is not bad, but I think he's really a really good frost character and this does really good damage. Besides this is pretty simple. I'm not using any attack penalty just because we don't have much attack penalty characters that I could use on this boss, because they are going for the balls first as always, but I think it's working very well like this. The only big problem is this only works if you have Garrus, because he's a big healer and a big tank as well. Alright, so this was not that slow, it was pretty fast, I must say. So first one is done. We took 2 minutes and 2 seconds, not that bad, it's really good. We need to farm this stage to get more materials and more stuff. So this first team is done. Let's change, let's go for Tizzy's poison and lightning. So let's change it, change our gear, and let's go. So for poison and lightning, I had some difficulty to get a good tank to survive this guy, and the tank I found out was Lydia. Lydia works really well with Grave of Venom. She can resist a lot of the early damage, which is really important, because if you scroll her, so last skill is not important here. She grants control immunity to all allies and unleash battle skill once, but since she's gonna unleash battle skill once, she's gonna get some attack speed up and immortality. This immortality is really good because sometimes our HP goes really low, and that's when this immortality comes up and saves our life. Then passive, every 5th basic attack she grants a max HP shield and the hero to the hero and a 10% shield to the ally with the lowest current HP, so this is also good to prevent some damage on our allies. Then I have Frubart. Frubart is here like a healer, not really like a tank. He's also here to apply this attack penalty, so I have some accuracy on him. I have this gear with some accuracy stats, and I have a accuracy chest. Since I have the same gear on this guy and Lydia, this gear will only be working, like this set is gonna only be working in one of the characters. So as you can see here, only one character may trigger the damage redirection effect for the same team. So I'm not sure which character this is working. I hope it's Lydia, but guys, it doesn't matter. Just a good gear with good stats, it's the most important thing. I'm also using some defense and accuracy stats just because I want to apply the accuracy, the attack penalty, and since this is a area attack, on auto mode is going to apply attack penalty on the balls and also on the boss, which that's what I want. Then I have Excentra, healer, a healer that everyone has. I'm using again the same set I was using on Quarian, 2 items to give skill list, another 2 to give skill list, and more skill list. I have 19 skill lists, so yeah, this is a lot. So there you go, you can leave this on auto mode. Then I have Sigrid, also I have accuracy on her because I want to apply this attack penalty, and I have this set because it's going to provide 15% attack up to all my team. I'm also using the eyeball, some accuracy on the chest, then I have defense on the gloves, and basically that's it. Finally I have Irina as a support. She also has the 220 accuracy, but I have more damage on her. I have the Manticore set too. On 20 I have a Gambler set with a crit rate on gloves and the chest with attack percentage. Then I have this one with crit damage and accuracy as well, so I have some accuracy stats, but I'm focusing on damage as well. So here we just need to change something on the timings. So Urine takes 20 seconds to apply some debuffs, this guy takes 20 seconds, but Sigrid takes 19. So we need to delay this a little bit. We just need to delay a little bit of her ultimate, and first one 12 will be 12. The first one will be 12 seconds. First one so the first one we went like 12.5 and here 20.5, and this should work pretty well. And then I'm using the defense aura, and this is it. It's not very complicated, but we are using some attack penalty here, so it's a little bit better if you can get some attack penalty on this boss. So guys, as you can see, Lydia, she's taking an insane damage, but she has a lot of shields, so that's why she can survive. So let's see if we're gonna need that immortality. As you guys can see, those shields are insane. Also, I have Irina here because she's safe here. She's not taking damage from this skill from this boss. She only takes damage from this one, as you guys can see. So you guys seen, she took damage from this one, but this one she's not taking damage. So it gives enough time to my healer to heal these Hollies and also Irina at the same time. Okay, so the first one is that, as you guys can see, yeah, she's still taking a lot of damage, but yeah, we can survive with this team. The attack penalty helps a lot here, and the immortality saves us sometimes. The shields, Irene has a passive that can give shield to the other teams, to other teammates, and Lydia has the same passive where she can give some shield to our allies. So it helps a little bit to reduce the damage and increase our chance to be successful doing this dungeon. So basically, after this, you just need to let it go and let the game go. Let your heroes kill the boss, and that's it. Let's just have a quick look at the damage. Yeah, so Irene is doing 55% of the damage and Sigrid is doing 34. I could have some damage on Sigrid, but I don't, but it works well like this. Right guys, so this is it. This is the second team. We took 3 minutes and 16. It was a little bit more than with the Ice Radiance team. Let's just have a quick remind of the timing. So I set the timing on Sigrid of 12.5 and 20.5 just because these guys are applying ultimate at 12 and 12, and if I wait for those debuffs, my passive, yeah, this will activate. So all enemies inflicted with debuffs will be hit by this ultimate, which is really good and will increase our damage and also reduce the damage incoming from them. Alright, so this is the second team, so let's go for the third team I have to show you guys. Will be the Venom, the Fire, necrotic team. So about this one, I did one with Rarish, so it's basically the same thing, just I'm going to show you with the Rarish one because I think it's faster. So the enriched team, this is like the disposition of the team. The Tonalman build, and with Rarish I'll leave the healer here and Rarish here just to prevent him to take that damage from this ability of the boss, because it doesn't target all the area, just this one. Let's go with the Tonalman. This is it. Let's load our gear. Okay, so Fire necrotic, we don't have much healers, so the way I found, so I can use Megan. She's really good. She gives a defense up and recovery over time on a big area, and with this area I can heal everyone, so everyone will be alright. I'm using the same set, so I'm looking for skill list again. Same thing, skill list, and Mirror of the Living. Then I'm using Den was the best character I found, which could apply some defense penalty on these balls and also on the boss. So I'm using this set. You can use the other set from Rogue. I'm using this one just because I'm not waiting for this stun to be activated. I'm just using this one because it has good stats and I want the accuracy from the set. And then I have the Spiritual Incense Burner to give me some more accuracy, increase the times. I'm going to inflict some defense penalty and damage as well. And again, some more accuracy and more attack damage critic rate. Yeah. Then I'm using Adolphus. Adolphus is insane for shield. I'm using this set. This set, after casting ultimate skill, the wearer heals the ally with the lowest HP. So he's healing my characters as well. He's giving a little help. And is mainly with enlightenment gear, so all the substats I have enlightenment. This one is enlightenment, and I have a rune of enlightenment because with enlightenment I can increase the the shields, the amount of shield I can give by 3150, which is a lot, and I deal a lot of damage as well. Finally, I have Tunnelman. I'm using the Manticore statue to amplify this damage from this one, and also is going to increase with the number of the buffs on the hero and the target, their damage. And then I'm using the Gambler set with attack percentage here, crit rate here, crit damage here, and some more attack crit rate here. Finally, as a tank, I'm using Horus. That's the one I found was working better. So he's using Crown of the Unclean because I can apply this defense penalty with his ultimate, because he deals damage with his ultimate, so he can apply this defense penalty. So I have some substats of accuracy as well. Accuracy, I have defense percentage here on this one and this one, and accuracy, and some more accuracy here and accuracy here. And basically this is it. All those characters are fully scrolled and with a good gear, legendary gear, level 20 artifact. So don't forget these guys. If you are not able to do this like perfectly like I'm doing, just because you maybe need to get some more gear, so you can just try to farm level 8 until you get more legendaries, and then you can do this. I mean, this is like the best situation where I have the best sets with really good stats. If you get a good gear, this will be like really great team options that you can use. Okay, so let's go. Third fight will be really simple. Alright, so Tunnelman will be the main damage dealer, and this tank is able to take a lot of damage, but these shields and attack penalty help a lot as well. Also have defense up from Megan, which also helps. This attack penalty and this damage for Tunnelman, yeah, really saves all the fight. And Adolphus shields are huge. So yeah, that's it. No timings, just auto play, let him do their thing. Adolphus shielding everyone, then Megan's just helping with some heal, and we should be fine after this. Also, the Adolphus shield is really good because there you can find the area where he is going to attack, but he gives shield to everyone. Doesn't matter where your heroes are placed, it's gonna shield everyone as always. So it's really good. Alright guys, we are almost doing this. Yeah, it's done. One more. I think this is a little bit better. Yeah, 2 minutes 70. It's much better than the last lineup I showed you guys. So this is the third lineup I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys can farm these on auto mode with these teams I just showed you guys. Some of them are rare characters and are from season 1, so I hope you guys have these characters. If you have them, then you'll be able to do this and farm this on stage 9. Don't remember, you also need a really good gear, and level 20 artifacts help a lot because they give really good stats and really good passives. And basically this is it. Grave of Venom is very important, especially because we want to find and to farm for the best gear with the best stats, because sometimes we have legendary gear but it doesn't have the stats we need, so we just need to keep farming that over and over again. So Grave of Venom is one of those dungeons that we are going to keep farming every time, go again and again. Alright guys, so with this, I hope this video helped you guys. I hope this lineup suits to everyone, and with this everyone can do this on auto mode and farm this dungeon for better gear. With this, I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to follow more content like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.